Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District Number 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumberyard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and The Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage.
Welcome into Schweitzer Gymnasium for a second day, day 2 of the 4A West Regional Tournament. 33-29 the score with 6 minutes remaining in the game before us. One of 2 semifinal action games that we have for you today. First up, Evanston versus Star Valley, about 27 minutes away from the opening tip. The other girls contest happening in the semifinals right now. Green River leading Kelly Walsh by 4 points with 2 minutes gone by in the 4th period. Later on tonight on a separate stream, we will have Green River versus Evanston as we bring you that contest as well. That will be meeting number 3 between those teams this year. Evanston winning both of them, but both of those contests coming down to the wire in the closing seconds. We will have more on that and on this tournament as a whole when we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Welcome back to the 4A West Regional Tournament as we are into day 2 of action. 36-29 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board on the contest before us as Green River is leading Kelly Walsh by 7 points. What a lead Green River has built, and it was tied at the end of the first quarter. Green River led by 2 at the end of the half, had a small lead at the end of the third quarter and has only extended it. Green River winning yesterday to advance on to the semifinals over Rock Springs. Kelly Walsh getting a victory over Jackson. We'll run you through the rest of the tournament results when we come back, as well as look ahead to this first of 2 semifinal matches that we have for you today. On the girls' side, Evanston versus Star Valley, the 4th meeting between these 2 teams when we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to Schweitzer Gymnasium. Jake Hibbard bringing you into the action here on KNYN 99.1 FM and online with audio streaming at mylocalradio.com. Well, we have two semifinal matchups taking on the place on the girls' side. One happening right now, one about to happen in about 24 minutes from now. And then after that, we have a pair of boys' semifinal matches. The first one we bring you tonight on the radio and online at mylocalradio.com is Evanston versus Star Valley. After the Lady Red Devils held Cody to 0 field goals in the first half, they eventually went on to win against the homestanding Cody Bronx 32-15, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. On the boys' side, the Evanston Red Devils also had to play the homestanding Cody Bronx and trailed 20-17 after one half. Eventually, Evanston came away with an 8-point, 51-43 win. All of the matches yesterday were close, save for Green River and Rock Springs on the boys' side, but even that had its moments where Rock Springs was trying to creep back in. In the end, on the semifinal side, it's Kelly Walsh versus Green River, and Kelly Walsh currently trying to make a comeback, down 36-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board with Corin Carruth at the line for one more free throw, 4:29 remaining in the contest. You have that on the girls' side, and then Evanston Star Valley on the other one, taking place at about 5 p.m. today. After that, the boys, Kelly Walsh versus Star Valley, will happen at 6:30, and we'll close out the night with a 8 o'clock contest, Evanston versus Green River. Katie Strauss open for three, misses. And Kelly Walsh with the basketball trying to mount this comeback. In the consolation games and results today, Jackson has been eliminated on the girls' side. That was the first game today. Rock Springs eliminated Jackson 38-21. Cody eliminated Riverton with a 39-32 score on the girls' side. Those two teams, Rock Springs and Cody, move on tomorrow against the losers of this semifinal contest to play a loser-out game, and a winner qualifies for state. On the boys' side of consolation, Jackson ran over Riverton 64-38 the final, and Cody beat Rock Springs 63-49. Those two teams will play either Kelly Walsh or Star Valley or Green River and Evanston tomorrow for a right to earn a bidding into state. In the contest tonight, Evanston is 0 for 3 against Star Valley on the season. The first three matchups went like this on the girls' side. On December 29th, Evanston lost to Star Valley 54-37. On January 19th, it was 64-25. On February 16th at Red Devil Gymnasium, Evanston lost to Star Valley 54-39. The Lady Red Devils had as fine of a defensive performance as we've seen all year long, or maybe ever, from a girls' high school team, not allowing a field goal in the first half. Can they do the same against a fine and superior shooting team as opposed to Cody in what we'll see in Star Valley tonight? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Abby Coles, Caitlin Erickson, and Olivia Muir lead the charge, followed quickly by Shea Erickson and Millie Merritt. On Star Valley, all of their starters are averaging at least 6 points per game, with the lead one and Abby Coles averaging 9.5. Off the bench, Otessa Olsen also adds in 7 points, and you get to about 2.5 from Cassie Hunsaker and McKenna Brogue. All that adds up to a very balanced scoring attack, inside, outside, great defense, great rebounding from Star Valley. They've been the cream of the crop on the 4A West this year, but the Lady Red Devils and their scrappy little defense will try to upset them tonight and earn their way into a 4A West regional title game tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. We'll find out if they're able to do that next. We're about 3:21 left in this contest. Green River up on Kelly Walsh, 36-32, the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. When we return, we will hear from Taryn Wagstaff, a junior at EHS and a point guard, off guard, for this Evanston Lady Red Devils basketball team. This is pregame coverage on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com, presented by First Bank.
I have Taryn Wag.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
I have Taryn Wagstaff, a junior at EHS, and I've got you out of class right now. I pulled you away. You were supposed to be in class. You just showed up, so here we are talking, and we're on one of the last weeks of basketball for the year. You're hoping to get a spot into the state tournament, and as a whole, win or lose this weekend, how have you felt about this season as a whole, your experience going through it?
I felt pretty good this season. We've been pretty strong, and we've done more than what people have expected us to do, so we're pretty confident in ourselves, and we're ready for regionals.
You know, at the beginning of the year, you're right. We had no idea what to expect out of you girls. How did you take that, being on the inside as a group of that, no one expects us to really win many of these games?
So we took it like last year. We put a chip on our shoulders, and we just let it push us further to try to prove people wrong, like we wanted to be the ones.
Well, in school, I know I pulled you out of class, but I hope you're doing all right. What classes you got this year?
I have pretty hard classes. I have a couple AP classes, and I have AP Calc and CP English and AP Bio, and I'm actually taking 2 science classes, so I'm in anatomy as well. So I'm kind of pushing myself this year for junior year.
Is this semester getting kind of tough with basketball and then all those classes going on?
A little bit, but I'm staying caught up, and I'm doing pretty good. It's about the same as last semester because of volleyball, so...
Yeah, so you play volleyball, you play basketball, you play soccer. Do you have a favorite?
I don't really know. Throughout my high school career, it's changed because I used to like soccer a lot, and now that I went into basketball, it's been more competitive for me, and so I'm starting to like basketball a lot more. But volleyball is still in there too.
Are you a setter?
Yes.
Okay, how did you end up being a setter? How long have you been setting?
Since 7th grade. Since we first started in middle school, I've always been the setter.
How do you get designated as the setter?
Normally, it's a person that has really soft hands and that knows where to place the ball, and just I don't know. just kind of happened.
They also go for the coolest, the tallest person on the team too, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, across the board, the team, your team and teams that you play usually have a height differential. What are maybe some advantages to being smaller and quicker out on the court, as opposed to, I'm sure you always get asked, what are the disadvantages to being shorter out there?
Well, so like you said, we are quicker out there, and us as being a small group, we've always been known as the small group, so we took it to our advantage to be like, yeah, we're going to push ourselves harder and we're going to go quicker and just focus on more of reading things on defense with our defense, that we read passes and stuff. We don't focus on blocking shots or anything like that.
Last year was when the Evanston program went into, on the girls' side, the chaos press system, and you've always been a pressing team, but it became more crucial that you have good press to be successful. Does that seem like it came along at the perfect time for your group of the juniors and seniors?
Yeah, we like chaos a lot. Our juniors for JV, we actually run chaos choke, where we trap instantly, and it's been really successful for us, being a perfect timing where we've ran through it our whole career of basketball for high school.
Have you made a snowman out of a soccer ball yet this year, or has it just stayed in the garage all winter long?
It's just stayed in the garage pretty much. I've done a couple things, but I haven't made a snowman yet.
It's going to be a while before we can use the fields, obviously, so you always get used to beginning of the year, you're practicing indoors, and then you have to go outdoors and play a game. What is that transition like? Is there really anything that can prepare you when you have so much snow on the ground and you can't go outside?
Well, the gym floor actually helps us a little bit, because the gym floor is closer to being a turf field than our soccer field is. So it helps us control the speed of the ball a little bit more, getting us ready to go to Casper for our jamboree and stuff. But then we have a disadvantage when we first come onto our grass field, because the ball's slower, so we have to learn how to adjust to it. But
is the ball even slower at the beginning of the year than at the end of the year when you're on your grass field, just because it's also usually waterlogged?
Yeah, a lot.
You remember you played in the snow game, didn't you, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
What was that like when you played Green River? Yeah, it was a snowstorm.
Well, it was really cold, but all we focused on that we had probably more of an advantage than Green River, because they're used to that turf field, so the ball travels faster. So when we warmed up and everything, we worked on passing it harder and seeing what it took for the ball. And it was really hard, because the ball, when it rolled, it always collected more and more snow. But it was fun.
All right, I have to put you on the spot. Who's your favorite teammate?
For which sport?
For basketball, and keep in mind you have a teammate sitting right next to you.
Well, because she's sitting right next to me, I'll say Olivia.
That's exactly where I was leading you to. Taryn, good luck at regionals, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
My ad schedule may hate it in a little bit, but there are 25 seconds remaining, and we have a 1-point contest. So I'm going to hold it right here. Erica Wilson on a 1-and-1 free throw attempt for Green River, up by 1. Shoots and misses long. Rebound, Danilyn Shell for Kelly Walsh. She gets poked, and a travel or a foul. I think it's a timeout maybe. A timeout taken by Coach Sarah Twomey for Kelly Walsh. Let's take a short break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I'm very interested to see how this game turns out, as this is a potential opponent for Evanston tomorrow, win or lose in this game. This is the side that when they're in the championship, they could play the winner. If they lose, they'll probably play the loser of this match in a third-place game. Okay, we'll be back in 30 seconds with the conclusion of Green River and Kelly Walsh next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on K9 Radio.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back. We are scheduled for about 10 minutes away from the opening tip, but this contest still happening, and who knows, maybe we're headed for overtime. There's 21.7 seconds left. This is the game happening in the semifinals before the Evanston Star Valley one. It's Green River, Kelly Walsh. 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Kelly Walsh with the basketball. Green River up by 1 point. Winner plays in the championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Kylie Spangler takes it across for Kelly, gets a screen from Caruth, rolls around on the elbow, bounce pass back to Shell. She hit the 3-ball to make it a 1-point game, down to 10 seconds. Gets a screen from Lloyd, steps back to Caruth, high post shot, heave-ho, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Katie Strauss, and Green River has given the ball back to Kelly Walsh. There's one more chance for the Trojans with 4.9 seconds remaining. Timeout taken by Kelly Walsh, and we'll be back in 30. I'm not leaving this game. We're going to call you out through the rest of this contest. 4.9 seconds left. Kelly Walsh basketball when we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 Radio and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Welcome back to Schweitzer Gymnasium. We're a little bit more than 10 minutes away. They have at least 10 minutes on the board, so that puts us a little bit back from Evanston Star Valley in the 4A West Regional Semifinal. Don't be confused if you're tuning in. You're not late. I'm just calling the closing seconds of Kelly Walsh and Green River. It's Kelly Walsh basketball on the baseline. 4.9 seconds left in the game. Green River leading 38-37 on the girls' side. Inbound to Kelly Walsh. Loft up to Caruth. She has it on the elbow. Finds Lloyd. It goes off her foot. Spangler at the buzzer to win it. It's in! And Kelly Walsh on a buzzer beater moves on to the championship game tomorrow. Kylie Spangler has won it at the buzzer, and Green River is sent into consolation. The Green River fans beside themselves. And Kelly Walsh elated, obviously. Unbelievable finish to this contest. Spangler true on the last opportunity to throw it up. And a rebound went off the foot of Katie Strauss on a missed Corin Caruth shot that allowed Kelly Walsh to get that final inbound to go and get the winning shot. Hadley Lloyd knocked the ball off of her foot. It was not a kickball violation call because her foot was planted, but she put the ball on the ground and it went off her foot, and it rolled just perfectly into the hands of Kylie Spangler, who looked up, saw there was no time left, and threw up a shot that went straight down. We'll add a couple of more minutes to our pregame clock now, as we are about 10 minutes away from the start of Evanston versus Star Valley. And we will come back with the coaches. Next, first we'll hear from Dave Moore, and then we will hear from Jeremy Fessler. And then we'll be ready to play Evanston versus Star Valley coming up in about 10 minutes from now on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball at the 4A West Regional Tournament.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
Welcome back. About 7.5 minutes away from the tip-off of Evanston versus Star Valley in the 4A West Regional Girls Semifinal. Kelly Walsh has just won an absolute stunner on a buzzer beater by Kylie Spangler on a ball that rolled off a few people's feet and then just went right into her hand. She threw it up, it goes in, and game over. Green River had a very similar buzzer beater a week ago with Maddie Heiser throwing up a wild shot to beat Rock Springs. But Green River will still need to win a game to get into state tomorrow morning, and that game is at 8:30 a.m., I believe. Double check on that while we hear from Dave Moore, head coach for the Star Valley Braves. After that, we'll hear from Coach Fessler after his win last night over Cody.
I've got Dave Moore with the Star Valley girls. Yesterday was a very difficult game and maybe not anticipated by a lot of people on the outside, but we know how crazy day one of regionals go. What got your team through being tied at halftime and finally kind of getting some shots to go, getting the defense to come together a little bit more?
Yeah, we finally settled down. We were really tight in that first half. I think the girls let the pressure get to them. We were playing a little bit afraid. They know it's regional tournaments, it's do or die. So I think second half we finally settled down and, like you said, hit some shots and started taking care of the ball a little better, and we're able to pull that victory off.
Did your girls seem a little nervous or out of sorts in the first couple of quarters as you were seeing them out on the court?
Oh, yes. That was a completely different team than I've seen, and we were doing things that we hadn't, defensive rotations that we hadn't done all year, and it was just, we were really out of sorts, but I was glad to see them kind of gather themselves.
As you come into a semifinal game today, you know the importance because you get a win, you're a top 2 seed. If you get a loss, you're in that 3-4 and you're playing one of the top teams from the East. Do you think, and in your experience, has teams come out a lot more collected on day 2 as opposed to day 1?
Well, yeah, we were kind of talking about that earlier. In the past years, it seems like we've been the underdog, and we've gone in a lower seed. Now we're the higher seed. So maybe that pressure has got to them, and I'm hoping that won't be the case, and we can come out and just play our game.
This is the 4th time you've seen Evanston this year. Going back to the Star Valley shootout, that was the closest of the 3. I'm sure you saw or at least heard about what Evanston did defensively yesterday against Cody. So not a whole lot of time to prepare, but it's a team you've seen a ton. What do your girls need to do to be effective today?
Well, we're going to have to handle their pressure because physically they really get after you and they play hard. They play full court, and so we're just going to have to make sure we take care of the basketball, be patient offensively, and knock some shots down. I'm expecting this to be a dogfight. We're going to get their best effort, and we're going to have to give our best effort.
I know why it was done because scheduling-wise, old rivals, you try to get them in the preseason, and that can bring the crowd out if you have Evanston versus Star Valley in a preseason tournament. But as you see a team going on a 4th time, does it get dangerous with how many times the team has seen your offense and defense out there?
Yeah, absolutely, because generally you're not going to see anything new. And sometimes, especially where we've had 3 victories, teams can get complacent and the expectations of what should happen can be there. And so I think that's going to be one of our focuses, not they're going to be very good. They're going to be ready. And if we don't bring our A game, we're going to end up getting beat.
All right, Coach Moore, thank you and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
About 4 minutes away from the opening tip, let's now hear from Coach Jeremy Fessler following his win last night over Cody, 32-15 to advance into the semifinals.
Joined by Coach Fessler after as fine a defensive performance as we've seen all year. They did not score a field goal, that being Cody, until about 5 minutes left, 6 minutes left, something like that in the third period. They had 2 points in the first half. Could you have imagined a first half going any better than it did for your team?
No, we did just enough scoring. We needed to score more, but proud of the execution. We had a good game plan again. We had a 2-3 zone we were working on. We didn't have to go to that. We just bottled them up. They missed some shots. They missed one-on-ones that would have helped them. But I'm just proud of the girls of the focus and I've been talking about know your personnel, know who you're guarding, and we had different jobs. If you're guarding this girl, you're here. And so they did a great job and solid defense. I mean, we just bottled them up all night long.
I thought that if Paige Powell had 3 times as many blocks as Cody had points in the first half, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Turned out she had 6 blocks in the first half, 2 points for Cody. I can't believe it. I mean, this was 24 points, 27 seconds left when a free throw finally went for them. At what point did you see that your team really had it defensively? Was it early on, or was it a few possessions in? You thought they're really on point?
No, I knew with their energy level right from the beginning, I knew we were locked in. I really did. And we had a lapse at the start of the third quarter. There's about a 3-minute lapse where we weren't playing like we were. And I called the timeout, and right after that timeout, we were back in where we needed to be.
There's been some crazy games today. This was the first one that was crazy by a factor that wasn't just shocking. Riverton was tied with Star Valley after the first half with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Jackson was up on the Kelly Walsh girls 29-14. And then a team is held without a field goal in the first half. It's been a crazy day of the first day of the regionals. It seems like this happens so much on a day like this, and then things kind of settle back into where they should be. What do you think it is about a day one at a regional tournament where you just see certain teams playing up so much like your girls did today, like Jackson and Riverton did?
I think those teams have nothing to lose, and they're just here playing hard, and I think the higher seeded teams come out a little tight this first game. When you really do have nerves. Coaches have nerves. The players are nervous. And so I think that has something to do with it. Those other teams have nothing to lose. And at this point, you watch so much film, it's tough to score. They know your weaknesses. They know your players' weaknesses. And it's tough. And I don't know the scores on the other side, but over on our side, it's all low.
Central was beat today by...
Central lost?
By whoever... it was the boys. Central boys lost to Campbell County. That's a little less surprising. I don't know the scores on that because they got started about the time I was here setting up. But I was watching or listening to so many of these games today. You have Star Valley Evanston tomorrow. You get to face them a 4th time. And again, it's a game. It seems like a game for your girls where it's not like you have nothing to lose, because if you win, you have a whole lot to gain. And tomorrow, if you lose, then you got a whole lot to lose the next day. But do you feel like a game like that is the perfect way to come in against a Star Valley team after playing so well against Cody?
Yeah, we've got to be better at guarding them and knowing who we're guarding. We gave up 7 threes both times we played them, and we can't do that and beat Star Valley. So we've got to do a better job of containing them offensively. They're so good, and I think we're going to make their post beat us. We're not going to double down, and we're just going to see if our post can. But last game, I thought it was all about toughness. They got every loose ball. They got 3 or 4 offensive boards, and it was a 14-point game. We got to be tougher tomorrow, and if we can get tough and box out, because besides that little 4-minute stretch, we own the boards. We got first half. We got every rebound, and if we can do that against Star Valley, we're going to be in the game.
Last question: what are you doing? What's going on? What's the magic behind this team?
Defense and their heart and how hard they play. That's what it all comes down to.
Well, semifinals tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We'll see you there. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
This game is delayed from starting because there is something wrong with the basketball stanchion. We have all hands on deck. There's multiple ADs out there trying to help figure out some sort of issue going on with the basketball, or the basketball stanchion. Here at Schweitzer Gymnasium, there are hoops that suspend from the roof, but they're the hoops that go down on the sides. So if you want some extra hoops after you push in the bleachers, you can do that. But the actual basketball hoops that are on either side, the left or side of the court, they are freestanding like you see at a college game or an NBA game. And there's something wrong with the stanchion, whether it is too low, too high, off center. They're trying to get some sort of balance. And we got some movement, some popping and rocking out of that basketball hoop. It looks a little bit off kilter, like if you put a level at the top of it, it would slide right off. So we'll take another break while we look to fix that, as Evanston versus Star Valley will be coming up shortly. This is pushing back opening tip a little bit. Game was over in time to get going, but now some issue has been noticed, and I think it was by the Star Valley Lady Braves who were warming up on the hoop. And is it fixed now? Maybe, perhaps. We will see. We'll be back in at least 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
When you hit the bullseye playing darts, it's a great thing. When a rock hits your windshield and creates a bullseye, it's a bad thing. A small bullseye in your windshield can grow into a monster crack that covers the whole window. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston fixes rock chips. If the rock chip in your windshield has already grown into a giant crack, T-Bar House Body Shop can fix that too. When it comes to window repair or replacement, make sure you always hit the bullseye. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call us today, 789-2639.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Welcome back, everyone. I think we are finally ready to play as the basketball stanchion has been fixed. I think it was a leveling problem, or maybe that was leveling problem was created as opposed to trying to fix the height. They had something under the hoop that they were trying to adjust, and I couldn't tell if it was positioning or what exactly it was. But either way, it appears to be fixed now, at least to both teams' satisfaction. And we will hear from the starting lineups momentarily. We can give you them right now. First for the away team in this contest in the road red jerseys, the Evanston Lady Red Devils, 13-10 on the season, 3-3 in conference play. Averaging 2 points a game and 1.5 assists, senior number 2, 5'3", Kaylin Hyatt. At the wing positions, number 3, Corey DeRue, 4'11", senior, 7.5 points per game and 36% from beyond the arc. She struggled getting something to go from beyond the arc a little bit yesterday. See if we can get them going today. Corey had immediate impact the last time Evanston and Star Valley played against each other. She hit back-to-back threes in the first 2 possessions and had 9 points in the opening quarter. Natalie Robbins led the Lady Red Devils in their win yesterday. She's a 5'6" senior, wears number 23 and averages 6 points and 5 rebounds a game. Hannah Sowers at power forward, a senior, wearing number 34, 5'8" senior, 2 points, 3.5 boards. And at the post, 5'11", wears number 20, senior Aja Hanna Archuleta, 9.5 points, just under 7 boards per game. Starting lineup for the homestanding, number 1 and 19-3 overall Star Valley Braves, 6-0 in conference play, undefeated in the region. Abby Coles leads the way, wears number 4, 5'7" senior, 9.5 points, 2.4 assists. Shea Erickson wears number 14, 5'7" senior, averages 7.5 points per game. Millie Merritt, 5 rebounds, 6 points, 5'8" senior, wears number 22. At the forward positions, Caitlin Erickson, 5'8" senior, wears number 12, 8 points and 5 rebounds. And Olivia Muir at post, 8 points, 5 boards herself, 5'10" senior, wearing number 32. Again, Evanston in the road red jerseys, white numerals, navy blue and white trim. And Star Valley moving from right to left in the home whites, maroon numerals. Opening tip won by Aja Hanna Archuleta, and we are underway here at Cody High School Schweitzer Gymnasium in this semifinal match. Baseball pass from Natalie Robbins from the scorer's table goes over the head of Archuleta, looking down in the left block, and it's a quick turnover. Short, but Millie Merritt there with the putback, and it's 2-0 Star Valley. 2 points for Millie Merritt. 7:11 left in the first quarter. Opening possession for Star Valley, points after an opening possession by Evanston went for a turnover. Near turnover again as Natalie Robbins takes the pass in from Hyatt, fires up to the top of the key where Archuleta goes right wing back to Kaylin. Hyatt has DeRue pop up at the top, fakes a three-pointer, bounces it off to the left side. Robbins trying to get some space against Merritt. No dice. Hyatt catches and shoots. Hits the rim once, fires up high off the backboard, and then falls down for points. Kaylin Hyatt with the first 2 points of the game for Evanston, and it is 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Olivia Muir has it on the left wing, looking with a little bit of space. She's not a three-point threat, so that allows Archuleta to stay up into the high post. To Merritt over to the right side. It's on the wing. Caitlin Erickson guarded by Hannah Sowers. Has Muir run around under a cut to the basket, then pulls back up and delivers the pass to Muir on the left wing. Star Valley running a lot of down cuts where they pop back up to the wings or the corners. Down low, Millie Merritt fouled by Kaylin Hyatt. First foul of the game for either side. 1 minute and 45 seconds gone by in quarter number 1. 2 points either way. Millie Merritt has the baseline inbound for Star Valley. Finds a wide open Abby Coles for 3. It's up and it's in. Abby Coles on the year, averaging 9.5 points per game and from beyond the arc, she shoots 30%. That's not who you want to leave open. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. The problem with Star Valley is, who do you not want to leave open? You don't want to leave anyone open because they can all score. A dribble off the leg of Kaylin Hyatt goes out of bounds, and that warrants a substitution as Amber Lowe checks in for Hyatt. 5:59 left in the first quarter. Star Valley leading 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Inbound to Abby Coles. No pressure from Evanston. They don't want to give up easy buckets in transition, which Star Valley is wont to do. On the left wing, Erickson gives it to Erickson. Over to the right side. Muir has it for Star Valley. Cut in by Shea Erickson. She gets it out on the corner after popping back out. To the top, Millie Merritt looks over to the left side. Caitlin Erickson bobbles a pass, picks it back up, but has used her dribble on that play, so needs a passing mate. 5-second clock was ticking. At 4.5 seconds, she found Abby Coles at the 10-foot volleyball line. Back to Erickson on the wing. 5.5 minutes left in the opening quarter, and a 5-2 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board for Star Valley. High post pass and shot up by Shea Erickson. Misses wildly. Caitlin gets the rebound. No good on that either. Ajahana Archuleta with the board. Trying to run fast break. Up ahead to Amber Lowe. She stops, throws it up, tries to draw contact against Coles. No avail. Sowers throws it out of bounds off of Millie Merritt, and Evanston holds on to the basketball. It was good for Evanston to try to push the tempo, but Lowe probably a little bit over-eager trying to get that fast break opportunity, but then Sowers picking up the rebound. Nice job by her to knock it off of a Star Valley player. Down to the left blocks, Archuleta fades away, misses a little bit long. Millie Merritt on the rebound. Natalie Robbins got popped in the teeth a little bit. She's holding on, looking for blood. Doesn't look like she has any. We'll have to wait and see. 4:52 left. She's still moving on to one of her teeth. Looks like everything's intact at least, but she's in a little bit of pain. Sierra Burley will check in at the next dead ball. Star Valley basketball. Abby Coles fires to Olivia Muir on the left wing. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 4:30 left in the opening quarter. To the right block, Erickson steps through to her left. Finds Coles. She moves down baseline, spins her feet, and travels with it. The tips twirl. That's good in ballet, but in basketball it's called a walk. 4:27 where the clock stopped. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robbins looks like she may have cut a lip open, or at least thinks that she has one. Coach DeRue takes a look. I think she's all right. Amber Lowe with the basketball for Evanston. Bounces it to DeRue, but an off-the-ball foul on Ajahana Archuleta. It was not a screen. It was just an elbow out. That has been a backbreaker at times for Evanston this year, the off-the-ball fouls. And in that case, it wasn't even trying to open up a player. First foul on Archuleta, second team foul on Evanston. Substitution for Star Valley, Caitlin and Shea Erickson both check out. Let's see who came in. Cassie Hunsaker and Otessa Olsen. Otessa Olsen, a junior and a 6-foot junior at that. Averages about 5 rebounds and 7.5 points. She's a post presence, especially against an undersized team like Evanston. Millie Merritt fires a deep short corner shot and misses. Rebounded by Amber Lowe, running up with it from left to right. Has Muir coming from behind, tries to stab at the basketball. Lowe felt the pressure, stopped and gave it to Hannah Sowers at the top. Sowers turns around, finds DeRue out to the left corner. It's Amber Lowe with the basketball. 3:46 left in the first quarter. 5-2. Evanston trailing Star Valley. Archuleta goes off the glass on a floating shot in the lane, and it falls down. 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston down by 1 point. The boys coming up in their own semifinal matchup later today on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Evanston versus Green River at 8 p.m. Otessa Olsen for Star Valley goes from the right wing to the left. Stolen away by Archuleta. Just popped up into the air rather, and Olsen grabs it back. Coles to the right side. Hunsaker has Muir over on the right corner outside the three-point line. Up top, Coles goes to the left off of a screen, then fires to Olsen. Thinks about a three, stutter steps, puts the ball into the ground to her right. Picks it up at the elbow and gives it back to Hunsaker. Over to the right side, it's Olivia Muir with it. 5-4 the score. Coles trying to get open down into the blocks. Muir looking for a passing mate. Has Olsen, high post, turnaround shot at the elbow. Nothing but net. Otessa Olsen gets her first 2 of the game. Caitlin Erickson will check in shortly. 7-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Amber Lowe takes it across for Evanston. Moves to her right. Jump stops. Abby Coles on her. Bounce pass to the high post. Archuleta has it. Tries to drive against Olsen and fade away. Shot is up. Misses long. Sowers had the board. Knocked it off the hand of Millie Merritt, and it stays with Evanston. That's 2 possessions Hannah Sowers has saved. But we have a timeout before that. Looks like on Star Valley. We'll wait and see on that one, but no, just a substitution, a dead ball, and I take that back, no timeout, and the possession was overturned from one ref to the other. It's Star Valley basketball. A couple of substitutions in, Sierra Burley and Taryn Wagstaff Both into the game well as Zosha Novakoski. 2:27 left in the first quarter. On Star Valley's side, McKenna Brogue, the sophomore, sees her first playing time as Caitlin and Shea Erickson both check in. Let's see. There is Caitlin and there's Shea. Shea has it at the top, gives it to the left corner. It's Millie Merritt screening around, opening up Otessa Olsen. Creates the mismatch of Natalie Robbins versus Olsen. She steps in, gets past Olsen, and makes a point-blank shot. 4 points from Otessa. She's been a backbreaker off the bench against Evanston because that exquisite height for Star Valley just really is a big mismatch for the Lady Red Devils down in the post. 9-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Novakoski left side to Wagstaff. We heard from Wagstaff in the pregame show. She fires down to the blocks. Natalie Robbins airballs it. Novakoski on the putback shot. It's good. Good box out by Zosha, and a timeout taken by Coach Fessler and the Evanston Lady Red Devils. 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. We'll be back with more first quarter action here at the 4A West Regional Tournament at Schweitzer Gymnasium in Cody, Wyoming. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball at MyLocalRadio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Welcome back to Cody High School, where Star Valley holds a 9-6 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board with 1:30 left in the first quarter. Down low to Otessa Olsen. She misfires, gets her own board back, and puts it right back through the hoop. 6 points off the bench for Otessa. She's been such a key off the bench against Evanston. There's no one that can match up with her. She's got the strength, she's got the size, she's got the instincts down low that if she misses a shot, she can pick it back up and get the rebound. Catch and fake shot. Amber Lowe steps into the free throw line, misses short. Natalie Robbins fighting for the board, won though by McKenna Brogue. Star Valley on the run. Brogue up ahead, overthrows Olsen and out of bounds. Clock stopped at 59.5 seconds, so we'll let our little scoreboard catch up to it right here. Inbound to Natalie Robbins. Clock restarts at 58. We're about 2 seconds off on the Impact Physical Therapy board if you're watching along at home. 10-6, make it 11-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. One of those points didn't register. 11-6, Star Valley up on Evanston. Taryn Wagstaff up top. Burley fakes a three. Drives out to the right wing. Catch and shoot by Amber Lowe. Misses long. Rebound by Cassie Hunsaker. She'll run with it. Star Valley moving from right to left. Jump stop just past the timeline over to the right side. Caitlin Derrickson looking down low to Olsen, but can't quite trust that with Zosha right behind her. Instead it's Brogue down low. Hunsaker moves into the left block. Block rejection by Taryn Wagstaff. A block steal combo. McKenna Brogue pops it out of bounds. Evanston will have a inbound with 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. 11-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Archuleta and Corey DeRue got a quick blow on the bench, but come down for the last possession. Evanston presumes at least, replacing Novakoski and Amber Lowe. Inbound to Taryn Wagstaff. Natalie Robbins runs down to her wing position on the right side. Wagstaff in no hurry to cross the timeline. Still behind it. Takes a half step across at 14 seconds to go. To the right side, Corey DeRue runs around on a screen. Doesn't have quite enough space, but fires it away anyways. Misses long. Archuleta on the board and the putback. 3 seconds left, and Aja Hanna Archuleta makes it 11-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard at the end of one quarter. The Evanston Lady Red Devils trail Star Valley by 3. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at MyLocalRadio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Hello,
Miss Susan Siamese Cat?
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
Welcome back to Cody High School, where Star Valley in the 4A West Regional Semifinal leads Evanston Lady Red Devils 11-8. Star Valley basketball, and the first possession is a turnaround curl shot by Millie Merritt to increase that lead up to 5 points. 13-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. First 2 points of the quarter for Star Valley. Millie Merritt has 4 in the game. Taryn Wagstaff turns it over for the Red Devils, looking for a bounce pass down to Natalie Robbins. That goes errantly out of bounds. Robbins, Lowe, Wagstaff, DeRue, and Archuleta on the court for Evanston as we begin the second quarter. Coles, Erickson, Merritt, Caitlin Erickson, and Olivia Muir for Star Valley. Merritt has the basketball on the baseline, turns around, finds Muir at the top of the key. Moves a few feet to her right, then finds Shea Erickson at the top as well. Erickson goes over to the right wing where Abby Coles holds onto it, gets a screen from Erickson. Opens her up for a three. She thinks about it, but then goes down low. Overthrows Erickson, but it was ruled to be last touch by Natalie Robbins. Now there will be a conference by the officials where it's overturned and back Evanston's way. Evanston basketball. Kaylin Hyatt checks in for Amber Lowe. Hyatt will man the point guard position. Clock at 7:12, just 48 seconds gone by in the second period. Hyatt across the timeline, works against Coles, finds DeRue. DeRue missed a shot that would have tied it at the end of the quarter. Archuleta from down low delivers outside. Pass was deflected, but Corey DeRue chases it down before it goes out of bounds. Natalie Robbins to the right side, it's Hyatt. Works to her left, tries to get a step on her defender, runs off on a curl to Robbins to the high post. It's Archuleta. Bounce pass out to the corner. Hyatt fires, misses off the back iron. Merritt and Robbins fighting for the board. Robbins won it, but then threw it away. Corey DeRue chases it and saves it out of bounds. Back Evanston's way, resetting into the half court. 1.5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Robbins turns around 8 feet away from the hoop on the baseline and then fires up top to Corey DeRue. DeRue drives left against Erickson, gets a shot off the glass, falls out of the rim though. Rebounded by Shea Erickson, knocked out of bounds by Archuleta. Star Valley basketball. Hannah Sowers into the game for Taryn Wagstaff. Millie Merritt on the inbound. Here's the first time we've seen pressure on for Evanston in the full court. Press broken rather quickly. Abby Coles stops and picks it up at the elbow. Fires out to Shea Erickson, opens her up for three. It's in. That's the danger of Evanston running press, and that's why we probably didn't see it until that point, because Star Valley is so good, if not in just the straight-up transition, setting up in the half court. Kaylin Hyatt drives it across the timeline and then loses her footing near the baseline, falls out of bounds, and the ball is back to Star Valley. 16-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Amber Lowe checks back in for Kaylin Hyatt. Clock at 5:54 as we re-enter play. Shea Erickson takes it across the timeline. Her first 3 points of the game coming on the last possession. Millie Merritt runs around, gets a screen, finds Muir on the left block. One step through and 2 points easy in, and a double-digit lead has been gained by the Star Valley Lady Braves. 18-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Archuleta to the right side. Low left open for three. Passes up the shot. Waits for a player to pop into the post, then turns around at the free throw line. Gives it out to DeRue. She works around to the top of the key. Tries to get some space down low. Looks for Hannah Sowers. She's fronted by Caitlin Erickson. Sowers down to the ground. Keeps the possession. Gives it away to DeRue. She moves down to the baseline. Finds Low on the left corner. Natalie Robbins takes a pass, steps into a free throw line. Shot misses. Sowers had the board. Got hit from behind. A foul on Olivia Muir, it looks like. Is number 2 is all for Star Valley. Barking from both fan sections there after the call. Natalie Robbins under the baseline, finds Hannah Sowers, off the glass and in. Hannah Sowers has entered the scoring column. 18-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Under 5 minutes to play. This in the second quarter. Semifinal action. Evanston has 0-3 against Star Valley on the season. Muir tries a reverse, misses short. Rebound between Sowers and Archuleta. They knocked it out of each other's hands, but then Sowers knocked it off the body of Olivia Muir. That's the third time today Hannah Sowers has come away with an effective turnover or save possession for Evanston, just using the heads-up play. If I can't get the rebound, then let me see if I can knock it off the body of the Star Valley player. Evanston moving from left to right in the road red jerseys. Amber Lowe to Natalie Robbins on the right corner. Screen and roll from Archuleta. She moves down to the post, calls for it against Muir. A double team comes in, turns around, misses hard off the glass. Muir with the rebound. 4:25 left in the first half. 18-10, Star Valley on top of Evanston. Coles to the right side. Shea tries another three ball. It looks good, but falls a little bit short. Rebound saved by Amber Lowe, but into the hands of Caitlin Derrickson. Star Valley basketball once again. Abby Coles to the corner. Merritt's a half step inside the three-point line, airballs it right into the hands of Amber Lowe. Lowe running with it. 1-on-2 disadvantage for Evanston. She looks back, gives it to DeRue, then back to Lowe. Fakes a three-pointer at the corner. Gets a lot of body, goes up to Robbins. On the right wing, it's Corey DeRue. Looking down to the post, then giving up to the top. Sowers to the corner. It's Natalie Robbins. Flash into the post by Archuleta. They go away from it. Screen opens up Lowe for a three ball. Straight away from the key. She misses short. Rebound, Star Valley. Millie Merritt to Olivia Muir. Zosha Novakoski and Otessa Olsen for their sides. We'll check in at the next dead ball. Shea Erickson holding on to it at the corner. Finds Caitlin Derrickson, who gives it back to Shea promptly. High post to the outside on the corner, then up top. Down low, Caitlin Derrickson turns around, finds Millie Merritt. Another long two, nothing but net. One foot was behind the three-point line. The other was just in front. 6 points by Millie Merritt. 3 field goals, and there's 3:12 left. Archuleta down in the post, off the glass, misses hard. Rebound, Abby Coles over the back. Foul will come against Hannah Sowers. Third team foul for Evanston. 1 on Archuleta, 1 on Sowers, 1 on Hyatt. Sierra Burley checks in for Sowers. Novakoski in. Taryn Wagstaff a late check-in as well. Natalie Robbins to the bench, and Amber Lowe takes a seat as well. See if we have any subs in. Yes, we do. 1 for Star Valley, Otessa Olsen. 6-foot post, had 6 points off the bench in the opening quarter. Olivia Muir to Merritt, outside the three-point line, then to the right side. Erickson, 1 for 2, make it 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. She airballs it. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Otessa Olsen. Evanston basketball trailing 20-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:51 left in the opening half. Taryn Wagstaff takes the inbound, walks it across for Evanston. Lady Red Devils moving from left to right. A state bid and a spot in tomorrow's 4A West Regional Championship on the line in this game. The winner will play Kelly Walsh. The loser will take on Rock Springs at 10 a.m. tomorrow right here at Schweitzer Gymnasium. Wagstaff to Sierra Burley, left open for 3. Heave-ho off the glass, misses a little bit to the right. Olivia Muir on the rebound. Star Valley basketball, Erickson to Merritt. Down low to Olsen. Pass preempted and taken away by Burley. DeRue running into a trap, finds Wagstaff. DeRue gets hit hard, sent into the scores table, and the little 4'11" senior guard a little bit slow getting up, but showing no signs of slowing down as she does. Checking out is DeRue. Amber Lowe replaces her. McKenna Brogue checks in as well for Star Valley. She comes in for Millie Merritt. Caitlin Derrickson replaces Olivia Muir for Star Valley. Clock at 2:14. Evanston doubled up on the Impact Physical Therapy board by Star Valley, 20-10. Inbound for Evanston, just beyond the timeline. Sierra Burley throws it to Taryn Wagstaff. Walks it across, Hunsaker on her. Wagstaff moves to the left wing, finds Amber Lowe at the top of the key. Stops at the free throw line, bounce pass to nobody. Stolen away. It was intended for Sierra Burley, as Amber Lowe was in a ton of trouble when she threw that ball away. A double team had collapsed in on her in the middle of the lane, and she was hoping that Sierra Burley was there. It turned out that Burley was up on the right wing, not over on the corner. Hunsaker has it on the left corner. Olsen in the high post out to Brogue. The sophomore fires to Erickson, then to Hunsaker. On the baseline on the left side, it's Caitlin Derrickson back to the left wing and then to the top where Star Valley will reset. Fire over to the right side. McKenna Brogue to Erickson. Shea tries another 3, misses front iron. She's 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. Hit her first one, has missed the next 3. All of those shots coming in the second quarter. Taryn Wagstaff takes it across for Evanston. She nearly fell over herself. Evanston's already had a turnover by way of a point guard falling down to the ground. High throw up. Amber Lowe skies up and grabs it on the right wing. Zosha Novakoski at the top of the key. Looks around, surveys the scene, and throws it away. Taryn Wagstaff started to cut out and then went back in. And Evanston is a little bit beside themselves right now and clearly frustrated with each other on the turnovers as they pile up. 20-10 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 1:15 left. Star Valley on top big, the number 1 team in 4A West and perhaps a top 3 team, maybe top team in the state. Deep three, rattled in, then fell out by Hunsaker. Evanston basketball on the Zosha Novakoski rebound. Sierra Burley has the basketball. Looks to Amber Lowe, the junior 5'3" wing point guard combo. Takes it across. Backs up at the Cody Horseshoe. Then goes into the left wing. High post pass to Archuleta, who hands it back off to Lowe. She turns around on a curl, comes back up to the top, looks down low, then looks high, then looks over to a skip to the right side. Wagstaff takes a deep 2. Hits the top of the backboard. Rebounded by Amber Lowe. Sierra Burley drives in free throw line, backs up on the wing. Fires far side to Amber Lowe. Down to 32 seconds left in the opening half. Evanston down by 10 points on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Wagstaff down low to Zosha Novakoski. It's stolen away. Taryn takes it back, throws it up, misses. Loose ball on the rebound to Wagstaff. She throws it off the foot of Hunsaker. And with 18 seconds left, Evanston still with the basketball. 20-10 the score. Natalie Robbins and Corey DeRue both check back in. Lowe and Burley are out. Corey DeRue bounce passes to Archuleta on the left corner, overthrows Robbins. She chases it down just before going past the timeline. Still on Evanston's hot way. High dribble by Robbins. She picks it up on the right wing. Double team, spins around, loses it, picks it back up. 5 seconds left. Crossover by Robbins at the free throw line. To Archuleta on the blocks. At the buzzer, it's off the glass, no good. And Evanston trails 20-10 after 2 quarters of play on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley doing what they've done the last 3 times. And that's just use that superior height and outside shooting and presence on the defensive side. The length has been stifling the Lady Red Devils and clearly frustrating them into some extra turnovers. We're back with halftime coverage next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome you back to the half here as we have 7.5 minutes before the beginning of the third quarter. Get that countdown clock running for you right now. 20-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Star Valley jumping out to a big lead, and really the difference has come down low. The 2 3-pointers have certainly hurt Evanston, yes. One in the first quarter by Abby Coles and then one by Shea Erickson. But Erickson's just 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, and really 2 3-pointers by Star Valley in the first half. You're doing all right. But Otessa Olson coming off the bench, the 6-foot junior, has really been a force down low, and Evanston has shown to have no real answer to the power of Olson and her rebounding prowess. Her shots, her first 2 went in, and then the third one she missed. Got her board right back and was wide open for a putback shot. And that's really been a difference maker. And you won't see Dave Moore bring her out into the starting lineup in the third quarter, but expect to see, as you always do, a heavy dose of her in that second half of the third period and probably in the fourth quarter as well, depending on how close the contest is. Evanston with just 10 points, 8 in the first quarter, 2 in the second. And that is by way of a lot of turnovers, some missed shots, not a whole lot of rebounding. But the length of Star Valley is stifling Evanston in the middle. They've tried to drive, and then they get in a little bit of trouble, and that's led to some frustration where they're throwing the ball out of bounds, really not even touched by Star Valley, just seeing players cut in, cut out, and they're misreading each other. And at the end of the first half, you kind of saw the players looking like they were chipping at each other or kind of looking away in disgust, and they're going to need to right that ship and come out with a third period in a different fashion if they hope to have any chance against a 19-3 Star Valley program that looks primed to run away with a win today in that first 2 quarters, and if they do, then a win tomorrow over Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh is 0-2 against Star Valley this year. Everyone in the region is 0-4, whatever they played against Star Valley. The Lady Red Devils will look to come out in about 5.5 minutes from now and show a little bit better than they did in the first half. When we come back, we will hear from Coach Ivy in the pregame. We'll hear from her a little bit later as well. Actually, no, never mind. We will not hear from her as we got a later game. I'm in the regular season mode of having double headers, so with an 8 o'clock game, we can actually hold off on hearing from Coach Ivy for the Green River Wolves. We'll talk a little bit about the semifinal matchup for Green River and Evanston when we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District #1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there. Specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning.
Choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Welcome you back to halftime coverage at The 4A West Regional semifinals of Evanston and Star Valley. Evanston trailing Star Valley 20-10 on the girls' side. At 8 o'clock tonight or thereabouts, we may have gotten a little bit behind with a delayed start and a bad basketball stanchion apparently at the beginning of this game. But at about 8 o'clock, and that would be about a 7:30 pregame right here on K9 Radio or mylocalradio.com, we will have another Evanston semifinal matchup, and it's Evanston-Green River, the third matchup between the two this year. Evanston's had large leads going into the first game, up by 20 at the end of the third. But then Green River came right back in. Chase Stoger fouled out in that contest, and at that point, Green River was down by 7. He thought, okay, that's it. Well, Matthew Seymour, Grant Cobb, they continued the little party that they had going from beyond the arc. I think in all it was 6 3-pointers for Green River in the period, and it got as close as 2 points, and then Evanston pulled away to win by 5. Last time it was a lot closer, and even with a decent lead toward the end a couple weeks ago, that was on February 14th at Green River High School. It was again a one-possession game down to the final seconds, and it was defense in a game that had both teams getting up to 70. Evanston won 75-72. A defensive play toward the end sealed the victory for the Red Devils. A stolen inbound by Garrett Berger on a play where Green River had a chance to go and tie or take a lead. Really turned around the game and gave Evanston a win, but in a contest tonight, Evanston's got the size. Green River's got the outside shooting advantage probably. Really could be anyone's contest. Number 1 versus number 3 from the Southwest. All along, this was definitely the favorite to be the matchup. Rock Springs was a number 2 seed, really in name only. Green River ran away with victory after victory over Rock Springs this year, and they ended up getting them again last night. It really all starts and ends with Chase Stoger, the senior 4-year varsity player, 17 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block and a steal and a half to go along with that as well. How he does down in the post guarding against either Lance Evans or Mason Ellingford, along with Braxton Yeager, who makes his return, will do a lot to determine what happens in tonight's game. Yesterday, Evanston did not do very well down low in the post, and that played a big factor into a close game and a trail early against the Cody Bronx. We'll see how they do tonight, and I would imagine Evanston to try to go right back down low to Evans at the beginning of the contest. See if he can get that shot going. At some point, Lance Evans seemed to have just gotten into his own head and then had to adjust his game and try to contribute in his own way that he could. Adding to that fact, he also had foul trouble, and the Red Devils were looking for some answers off the bench. They found that by the 6'4 sophomore Braxton Lind had 10 points with Chris Muller dealing with a grade 3 ankle sprain. Ready for the third quarter to begin, and Evanston gets the basketball on the opening inbound. Starter to begin the third quarter for Evanston: Ajahana Archuleta, Corey DeRue, Hannah Sowers, Taryn Wagstaff, and Natalie Robbins. Same 5 out into the court for Star Valley as well, that being Shea Erickson, Caitlin Erickson, Olivia Muir, Abby Coles, and Millie Merritt. Archuleta deep outside on the right block, swishes one in, and 2 quick points on the Red Devils. Points 20-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. I have Archuleta with either 6 or 8 points. I forgot to write down a point in the madness of me running the scoreboard as well. See if I can figure out who got those extra 2 points at some point. Have a couple text messages out. Down to the right blocks, Olivia Muir to Caitlin Derrickson. Off the blocks, no good. Hannah Sowers down with a rebound. Evanston coming out with a new and renewed sense of purpose in this third period, looking like the scrappy Red Devils that we've seen all year long. Standing at 13-10 on the season, Evanston has had struggles scoring the ball all year long, but defensively, that's really where they hung their hat. Getting an offensive board, but then throwing it away. And on a pass intended for Archuleta, she was fronted by Muir in the behind and then backed up by Caitlin Derrickson. Probably an errant decision to throw the ball. Star Valley basketball in the home white jerseys, moving at this moment from left to right in the third period. Shea Erickson to the right wing. It's Abby Coles bounce passing out to Olivia Muir. Muir guarded, or excuse me, Caitlin Derrickson drives baseline against Archuleta, tries a reserve layup, and the reverse wins. 22-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Caitlin Derrickson with her first 2 points of the day. She averages 8 points per game. 625 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. That's what makes this Star Valley team so dangerous, is that they have 7 players that can really light it up on any given day. Offensive board on a missed shot, out to Corey DeRue for 3, misses long. Archuleta on a second offensive board, back out to DeRue. Dribbles with it at the top of the key, moves over to her left side. Guarded by Is that Coles? No, it's Shea Erickson on her. Skips to the far sideline. Natalie Robbins has the basketball, skips to the left wing. DeRue has to time it like a wide receiver and grab it with two hands. Brings it in, goes to the top of the key to Hannah Sowers. Over to the right side, Taryn Wagstaff pops out on the corner. Still no dribble, finally puts it down on the ground one time. Coles tied on her, throws up on a skip. Hannah Sowers, no. Natalie Robbins picks it up. Evanston resetting at the top of the key. 5:40 left in the opening quarter of the second half, third period, 22-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Wagstaff holding onto it on the right side, looks for the back cut to Robbins. She times it, but also timing it and going up into the air. Millie Merritt called for a foul. Inbound from under the hoop on the first foul of the second half, Millie Merritt. Star Valley had just, I believe, 2 fouls in the entire first half as well. So just their third of the game. Inbound to Corey DeRue, fires out to the right wing. Taryn Wagstaff drills one from distance. 22-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. First three for Taryn Wagstaff. 7-point lead for Star Valley with the basketball. Millie Merritt giving it to Shea Erickson. Steps through, back to Merritt on the left wing, out to the left corner. Back up top, Erickson was 1 for 4 in the first half. Fires down low to Merritt. She gets 2 more. 8 points from Millie Merritt. That's been the stalwart today, the 2 points a quarter gal. Standing at 8 in the game, under 5 minutes to play. Taryn Wagstaff on the right wing, guarded by Abby Coles. Face guarded, 5-second clock ticking. Corey DeRue had a chance to take a three, hesitated though, and the defense came out. Turnaround shot by Hannah Sowers, high out the glass, but falls down. 24-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sowers on the scoreboard for a second time today. She has 4 in the game. Star Valley basketball, 4:29 left. We'll catch that clock up on mylocalradio.com as soon as we get the opportunity at a dead ball. Caitlin Erickson on the baseline on the right side, drives against Robbins, steps out of bounds, and a block foul comes against Robbins. The clock will continue to run here until it reflects the 4:18, or as close as we can get that it is on the Impact Physical Therapy board here at Schweitzer Gymnasium. 24-17, and we see Otessa Olson check in halfway through, replacing Caitlin Erickson. Olson with 6 points in the opening quarter, was a force to give Star Valley a lead. Inbound on the baseline, pass out to the right side, clock fairly close to its actual time now, and a throw down long. Olivia Muir chases it out. Shea Erickson on the left wing, down low to the high post. Stolen away by Archuleta, high dribble. Archuleta in front of Erickson, poked out from behind, and Erickson gets a foul on Aja Hanna, just number 2 of the quarter. So nowhere near shot foul single bonus time, and Archuleta was not able to get one up in time. Close to the basket for a layup. So a baseline inbound for Natalie Robbins. Looking for a passing mate, right wing to Sowers, then back to Robbins. Stolen away by Abby Coles. Quick pass lane jump by Abby Coles, finds Millie Merritt. Zosha Novakoski and Sierra Burley move to the scores table to check in at the next dead ball. Millie Merritt misses a free throw line jumper, rebounded by Robbins, running with it down the far sideline. Turns around at the right wing, fires to the right corner. It's Taryn Wagstaff with it. Looks up to the top, then down low. High post pass to Archuleta. Drives against Olson. Backs up. Back to Wagstaff. Wagstaff turns around, gives it out to the corner. Long 2 by Robbins. In. Evanston pulling close. 24-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Down by 5. Steal by Natalie Robbins on the inbound. Finds DeRue. Left open at the corner. Misses long. Momentum shifting back a little bit towards Star Valley, as that play would have made it a 3-point game, but instead it's a 0 possession. Natalie Robbins nearly with a steal against Millie Merritt. Instead it's a foul. Robbins already moving back to the bench. That's her second. 3 players check in for Evanston. Sierra Burley, Zosha Novakoski, and Amber Lowe. Sowers and DeRue join Robbins on the bench. A timeout taken by Star Valley head coach Dave Moore. They lead at 24-19 over Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY 99.1 FM.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Inbound to Star Valley and a full court press on for Evanston. Trying to come away with the turnover. Olsen to the middle of the court. Passes out far sideline to Hunsaker. Sky up. Olivia Muir on the fast break. Bucket down. Olivia Muir may have rolled her ankle a little bit. She's waving it off, saying no need for an injury timeout. It was a mild sprain, if anything, probably just a little bit of a twist. She says, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, but she'll still have to come out of the contest. Caitlin Derrickson replaces her. 3:04 on the clock, 26-19 on the Muir score. Evanston inbounds. Taryn Wagstaff across the timeline. Slow as she allows the play to develop. High post pass to Archuleta. Drives in to the left. Olsen, a wall in front of her. Skip up to the top of the key. Right side. Burley open up on the corner. She'll back up. Moves against Merritt. Terminates on the dribble. Looks down low to Novakoski. Passes it across from one block to the other. Amber Lowe misses short. Gets her own offensive rebound and an over the back foul. More like under the back and through the back by Cassie Hunsaker. Clock stops at 2:36. Score 26-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Baseline inbound for Amber Lowe. Looks like they are trying to open up Archuleta. Skies up, grabs it, but so does Caitlin Derrickson. Jump ball called, and the possession error is in favor of the team on top, Star Valley. Olivia Muir, after getting a little mild ankle roll, standing, taking a seat next to Coach Moore. Looks like she wants right back into the contest, but Coach Moore may be a little bit conservative with his star center and save her for tomorrow if he can. Or at least give her a few more minutes. 26-19 as a play was quickly knocked out of bounds, and to try it again on the inbound. Pressure stays on for Evanston. Star Valley basketball. Brogue to Coles. Behind the back dribbler, she crosses the timeline. Works against Wagstaff, gets a little push off. Turns around, goes right wing to Olsen. Olsen has an open lane if she wants to take it. Goes up top to Merritt instead. Another long two by Millie. Misses off the right iron, pounces off to the left, and Zosha Novakoski comes away with the rebound. Down to 2:08. Aja Hanna Archuleta on the right wing. To the left side is Taryn Wagstaff. She has one long ball already today. An offensive foul by Evanston, and the second one down in the blocks on just a player control foul. We mentioned that the first time it happened. That has been a backbreaker for the Evanston offense at times, where they just give up possessions on off-the-ball fouls. And again, that one just an elbow out against Zosha Novakoski. Not really one where they were trying to open up a player for a screen. Just get caught hand-checking. Star Valley basketball inbound with 1:55 left. Pass to Coles across the timeline, trapped at the far sideline. Behind the back dribble, quick fancy dribble work by Abby Coles. Down to the baseline, wants to take it herself. No, goes out to Merritt, to the elbow. McKenna Brogue catches it. Out to the corner, Coles catches and fires from the three-point line. Hits high off the rim, loose ball rebound picked up by Millie Merritt. Star Valley basketball, long two by Merritt, off the handle, no good. Olsen with the board, misses shy. Merritt another offensive board, and it's in. Offensive rebounds and perseverance paying off for Star Valley down in the blocks. 1:22 remaining, a three ball by Corey DeRue. Ties it up, makes it 28-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout taken by Evanston. Down by 6 with 1:17 left in the third period. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Coach Fessler out of the timeout, extremely animated, and this is a guy who's fired up. He's worked all year long with this team. He's assessed what he had and changed the offense and defense accordingly and turned them into a defensive juggernaut. But today, the pressure hasn't been there, and out of the break, it appears to have worked as Evanston forces a steal and out of the timeout. Burley steps in, gives back to DeRue. She just hit a three-pointer to make it a two-possession game. Amber Lowe on the right wing, up top to Sierra Burley. This is a group of girls that have bought into this system and played for their coaches all year long. One win away from a regional championship berth. Corey DeRue up to the top of the key, goes right wing too low. Pump fakes on the wing, looks down, and then back up top, out to the left corner. DeRue puts the ball down onto the ground, dribbling on the left wing, guarded by Shea Erickson. Sky up on the pass intended for Amber Lowe. She grabs it, has Coles on her. 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter. High post pass to Natalie Robbins, looks down low to Zosha, overthrows her, and it's out of bounds. Pressure stays on for Evanston. 3 players up into the backcourt, a fourth moving up. DeRue on the inbounder. That's Abby Coles. Double team comes in. Finds Shea Erickson. Erickson dribbles far sideline across. DeRue staying right with her. Turns around. Trap comes in. Erickson does a nice job staying out of the trap. Spins around. Fires up top to Abby Coles. Coles sets up at the horseshoe. Moves to her left. Passes on the left wing to the corner. It's McKenna Brogue with 15 seconds left. Brogue down low. Erickson fouled by Novakoski. 2 shots. Believe it or not, this is the first trip to the free throw line for either side, almost into the fourth quarter. There's been almost no fouls called. This is the first one called in the air. 28-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. First free throw by Erickson falls. A second one, in. 30-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, 9 seconds left. Inbound too low, she's going half speed, down to 6 seconds left. Crosses the timeline, being called to push. Robbins has it on the right wing, 3 seconds left. Spin around, elbow, push-up shot, off the glass, no good. And at the end of the third period, Evanston trails Star Valley, 30-22. This is the 4A West Regional Girls Semifinal game here at Schweitzer Gymnasium in Cody, Wyoming. We'll be back with fourth quarter action next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazin's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazin's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazin's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
Fourth quarter action, and it is an 8-point contest. Star Valley on top of Evanston here at Schweitzer Gymnasium, 4A West Regional Semifinal action. Star Valley on top of Evanston. Kelly Walsh has already punched its ticket by way of a buzzer beater over Green River. A turnover by Natalie Robbins, looking down low for Ajahana Archuleta. Missed her by a mile. Pressure on, 11 seconds into the quarter. Millie Merritt to Shea Erickson. Throw up high, Abby Coles crosses the timeline. Wagstaff on her. Eyeing and staying in front of the defender. Moves to her right side. Fires to Millie Merritt. Merritt with 8 points in the contest. Elbow, pick up top, it's Erickson. Shea looking for the pass, grabs it, takes an NBA range 3, misses off the back of the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hannah Sowers, popped out to Corey DeRue on the run. DeRue takes it to the high post, hands off to Wagstaff. Tarrant had 1 3-pointer in yesterday's game, has 1 today. A 32-15 win over Cody got Evanston to the semifinal contest and 1 win away from a state berth. A loss, and they're not eliminated, but they are if they lose tomorrow morning, whoever it may be, Star Valley or Evanston, in the 10 a.m. game against Green River, or excuse me, against Rock Springs. 3 ball by Corey DeRue at the top of the key is in. 30-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. DeRue with her second 3 ball of the game. She averages 7.5 points per game, shoots about 36% from beyond the arc. Millie Merritt with the basketball, nearly stolen away by Robbins. Coach Fessler calling it a substitution of Amber Lowe, wants her in there quick. Millie Merritt responds. Was it deep enough, or was it another long 2? Merritt into double digits, but just another long 2 ball. She's had a few. Up to 10 points, at least 3 of her shots have come with 1 foot just in front of the 3-point line. High post pass to Hannah Sowers. Olivia Muir will check in at the next dead ball. She did sit the rest of the third. DeRue wants another 3, waved off on an offensive foul. Make that a defensive foul on Star Valley. That's so used to the offensive fouls coming in on those plays on the screens out. This one going Evanston's way. It's foul number 2 on Shea Erickson. Foul number 4 of the half. Inbound for the Evanston Devils. Baseline pass on the inbound to Archuleta. She gives it up top to Amber Lowe. Down to 6 minutes to play. 7-point lead. Star Valley on top of Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy board. That brought to you by Justin Dennis. Corey DeRue on the left corner. Bounce pass up top to Hannah Sowers. Over to the right side. Amber Lowe still looking for that Dr. McKay Franklin precision play of the game. Lowe drives to the top of the key. Tries to find some space on the left blocks. Passes out to the free throw line. Natalie Robbins puts the ball on the ground one time. Down low against double-teamed Archuleta. Likes her odds, but hits it off the backboard. Rebounded by Shea Erickson. 5:36 left to play in the contest. And Star Valley up by 7. A little bit of momentum in the first play of the fourth quarter for Evanston was negated by another long 2 by Millie Merritt. She's the player with the basketball, dishing out to the left side. Shea Erickson, 1 of 4, make it 1 of 5 on a high dribble and a carry. She cupped it on a high dribble, got it between her hand and her shoulder, and then put the ball back down on the ground one more time. Clock stopped at 5:21. Novakoski checks in for Evanston. Hannah Sowers out. Amber Lowe, the inbounder, finds Robbins. Natalie looked like she just wanted to give a healthy bump to Shea Erickson before she took the inbound. Did that, took it across the timeline, gives off to DeRue. Holding on to it at the horseshoe, picks up her dribble, high pass is thrown away. It's into the hands of Otessa Olsen, who gives it away to Millie Merritt. Star Valley basketball. Olsen traveled down to the ground. Out to Abby Coles for a long 3. 35-25, a double-digit lead once again. Dave Moore for Star Valley. Head coach takes a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 as well. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Welcome back to Cody High School. It's 35-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy board following a 3-ball by Abby Coles. That came by way of a turnover. Otessa Olsen's been a playmaker today, and she got another one there on the steal. Pass intended at the free throw line for Archuleta, knocked out of her hands and into Millie Merritt. She found Erickson outside on the right wing for a 3. Curl around. Zosha Novakoski takes it to the top, fires to the left corner. It's Taryn Wagstaff with the basketball. Up to the top, Corey DeRue has 2 threes in the game. Penetrates, goes in right baseline. Long, wild shot, airballed by Novakoski right into the hands of Wagstaff. She's fouled by Otessa Olsen and headed to the line. Clock stopped at 4:33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2 free throws upcoming for Taryn Wagstaff. We have one more semifinal game coming for you today. That will be at 8 p.m. Wagstaff hits on the first free throw. Second free throw, good. 4:33 left, 35-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Inbound against heavy pressure on Evanston. Otessa Olsen across the timeline to Coles. 2-on-2, crosses over into the lane. Two shot is up through two defenders and in. Two more for Coles. She has 8 in the game. 4:21 left. Evanston down by 7, 37-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robbins dribbles it off her foot, then gets it back. Wholesale block by Olsen, and again a foul called. 2 shots for Natalie Robbins. Robbins is 63% free throw shooter. Foul number 2 on Otessa. First shot in by Robbins. Second one up and no good, but Zosha Novakoski comes away with the rebound. Loses it promptly to Star Valley, who steps out of bounds and gives it back to Evanston. Wild array of events. All leads to a far side inbound for Taryn Wagstaff. High throw up. Robbins goes down low to Novakoski, overthrows it again, but Otessa Olsen can handle it on the baseline and try it again on the inbound. This time, move it down to the inbounds on the baseline. Wagstaff, the inbounder, once again throws up high to DeRue. Merritt has it go off of her body. Into the hands of Natalie Robbins. One-handed baseball pass through the arms of Zosha Novakoski. Otessa knocks it off the foot of Zosha. Headed Star Valley's way. Millie Merritt to inbound. Evanston down by 9 points in search of a turnover. They've gotten several of those, but they've given them right back. Inbound to Merritt, finds Coles. Across the timeline, fouled by Robbins. (37-28) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Robbins' third foul, inbound to Olivia Muir. Shea Erickson has it on the right corner. Turns around against DeRue, gets a little bit of space, looks down low to a double team Muir. To the left corner. Millie Merritt runs over Robbins. She picks up a foul. We had, I think, 5 fouls in the first half. We've gotten about that many in the last 2 minutes in the final 3:38 of the game. Foul number 2 on Millie Merritt. She leads the way for Star Valley with 10 points. Inbound to Wagstaff. No pressure on for Star Valley, up by 9 points. Coach Fessler taking a long look at the clock and the scoreboard. In need and in search of some offense for his Lady Red Devils. Archuleta turns around, finds some space, fades away, misses off the front iron. Olivia Muir has the rebound and then fouled by Novakoski. Team foul number 6 for Evanston. Next one puts them at the free throw line. Novakoski's third foul. Pressure on for the inbounding Millie Merritt. Star Valley moving from left to right. Goes to Otessa Olsen. Back to Merritt. Works it across. Spins around at the horseshoe. Finds some space on the left wing. Fires to Shea Erickson. Screen from Erickson. Opens up Shea. Then to Millie Merritt on the left corner. She gets a screen from Shea. Run through, right through by Natalie Robbins on the right side. Abby Coles has it on the wing. Looks down low. Shea Erickson catches on the block, moves back out to the corner. Corey DeRue forces a knock out of bounds and hits it off the body of Abby Coles. Forced turnover by Corey DeRue. Still a 9-point deficit. Evanston's working on that. They have not scored in field goal since the first play of the game, first play of the quarter rather, when Corey DeRue knocked down a 3. After that, they've been 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Novakoski, foot moving down in the post, nothing called. Wagstaff at the top of the key, drives down toward Novakoski in the left block, backs up on the corner. Still working with her dribble. To the high post, Archuleta turns around. Robbins, stutter steps. Nothing called on that travel, and a missed shot. Rebounded by Wagstaff, finds Novakoski, moving away off the glass and down. 37-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:24 remaining. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? or like this. At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
37-30 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. No question about it. Evanston stays in the full court press as the Star Valley inbound comes in. Millie Merritt looks over to Shea Erickson. Double teamed on the baseline. Bounce pass to Merritt. Turned around. Stolen away by Wagstaff off the glass. No good. Archuleta tries it on the board. It's down. 37-32 and we have a 5-point game. To the middle. Stolen away again by Evanston. Archuleta's tripped up. A foul on Otessa Olsen brings Evanston to its feet, and she's headed to the free throw line. Otessa's third. Clock stopped at 2:08. Back-to-back steals out of a timeout has Evanston suddenly with the possibility of working this down to a one-possession basketball game. Archuleta under 50% on the year from the free throw line. First shot is up. No good. Rebound to Robbins. Clock starts moving again. Robbins to the left corner. Wagstaff tries a three from long outside the left wing. No good. Novakoski sends it to the fan section. Nice hustle there by Novakoski, but could not quite control it. Down to 2 minutes to play. 37-35. Evanston's got 3 possessions extra in a row on 2 steals and a rebound off of a missed free throw. Can they do it again? Inbound to Coles. To Merritt, throw up high, back to Coles. Robbins is run over, but she'll get called for a block. Robbins put herself in position to get knocked over, so that's where the block comes in. She doesn't like the call. 1:54 left. Shot by Coles, no good. Evanston basketball. Start the clock again. Wagstaff with the rebound, taking it across the timeline. Novakoski on the blocks, off the glass and down. One possession game. You never can count out these Lady Red Devils, and they're trying to do it once again. Looking for another steal on an inbound. Coles controls it a little bit. Moving to the near sideline, across the timeline. Now appearing to try and score. Knocked out of bounds. No foul on Archuleta, but try the inbound again on the baseline. Cole's upset. She's moving her left arm and showing it to the referee, saying, she got me right here. Clock stopped at 1:20. 1:29 rather. Merritt inbounds, and a stolen away inbound by Archuleta. She slapped it into the hands of DeRue. Corey takes it across. It's 37-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. DeRue goes down to the ground. Jump ball, and Star Valley basketball again. The Lady Red Devils just need another turnover. That's what else is new. Timeout taken. 1:19 on the clock. Star Valley has 3 remaining. Evanston down to 2. We'll be back in 30 on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball. Make it a minute on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
For generations, Gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today.
Star Valley basketball 37-34. Star Valley leading Evanston with 1:19 left to play. Abby Coles has it, throws to from Wagstaff over to Merritt. Merritt crosses the timeline for Star Valley. Double team trap, high throw up. Otessa Olson has it, gets checked on the arm by Natalie Robbins. I believe that's her fourth. See if the board agrees. That is Natalie's fifth, and she is out. Fouls out with 1:07 remaining. 3 points for Robbins today. That's a defensive nightmare for most teams, so that hurts Evanston as she has to exit the contest. Otessa Olson at the line for a 1-and-1 attempt. Olson 70% on the year from the free throw line. Amber Lowe checks in. She's been a fine defender throughout this year as well. Trying to find a bad defender on this Evanston Lady Red Devils team is just about impossible. What they've had to do all year long. They can't score the ball in droves, so they need to get turnovers. Olson hits on the first, back to a two-possession game. Winner of this contest is into state. No matter the results of tomorrow, loser has to win their first game in the morning. Olson on the second, no good. Rebound, Novakoski, came in like a wrecking ball. DeRue with the basketball, a 4-point game. Throws it nearly away to Lowe. She grabs it back, 56 seconds left. At the top to the right wing, Wagstaff has it on the corner. Lowe calling for it at the top of the key. Down by 3 points, a timeout taken by Coach Fessler. We'll take it with him. Drawing up a play to see what he can work with. 38-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 46 seconds left. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
46 seconds remaining on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston down by 2 possessions, and it's Star Valley basketball as we come back out. Excuse me, it's Evanston's basketball as we come back out. Evanston does not need to cross the timeline. They'll have an inbound near their own bench. Actually, it's over by the student section, opposite side. Corey DeRue with the inbound, joined by Wagstaff, Lowe, Novakoski, and Archuleta. Finds Novakoski on the right wing to Wagstaff. Ball poked out of her hands, down to the ground. A jump ball called. Evanston retains possession. Threw it into the hands of Otessa Olson, and just after that we have a timeout taken right again. One more timeout for Evanston, or that might have been their last. We'll have to wait and see. 41.2 left on the clock, back in 30. First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talked to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Evanston comes back out with the basketball in the inbound, and they're kind of like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 1 with the crowds. You see how they play, and as the rounds go on, the crowds start to shift towards the Lady Red Devils. Nothing they do out there is necessarily pretty, but they just take a lump of hits and keep on working. Down to Archuleta on the blocks. Shots up, misses short. Novakoski on the board. Out to Lowe. fakes a three, steps in, fires it up, misses. Rebound, Erickson off the body of an Evanston player, either Lowe or Wagstaff. 26 seconds left. A foul, rather, on 14, Taryn Wagstaff. That's the call, forcing Erickson or Coles out of bounds. It's Abby Coles who was forced out of bounds. .34 points for Evanston. First free throw, good by Coles, makes it a 5-point contest. 39-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Second free throw, good as well. 40-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A full two-possession game as Coles scores once again. And Taryn Wagstaff out to Novakoski. Down to 19 seconds left. Archuleta has to fire it up, airballs it. And the rebound by Coles. 13 seconds left. Foul by Lowe, sends her back to the free throw line. Down to 11 seconds in the game. Appears Evanston will come a little bit shy. Kelly Walsh and Star Valley the next game. And on the boys' side, first of two semifinals game. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Probably closer to 7:30 or 7:45 maybe at the latest for pregame coverage of Green River versus Evanston, part 3. Evanston came away the first two times with wins. Coles delivers on her first free throw. But late runs by Green River have made each contest incredibly interesting. Coles misses on the second. 10 seconds left. Evanston basketball. DeRue across the timeline needs to fire one up. Crosses over, loses her dribble, turnover, and a foul on DeRue. That is it. Shea Erickson has a free throw with 3 seconds remaining. 41-34 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Second quarter really the killer for Evanston. They had 8 points in the first quarter, 12 points in the third. They have 12 points in the fourth quarter. They had 2 in the second. For Star Valley, it was 11 points in the first, 9 in the second, 10 in the third, and 11 in the fourth. Missed first free throw by Shea Erickson. Second one good. Evanston will fall tonight 42-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. That is your final, and moves on, does Star Valley, to play Kelly Walsh in the championship match tomorrow at 3 p.m. Evanston will play Rock Springs at 10 a.m. after a well-fought match today in a consolation semifinal. The loser is done for the year. The winner qualifies for state. We'll be back with post-game coverage next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Welcome back to Cody High School, Schweitzer Gymnasium. We will be back with the Evanston Green River boys semifinal at about 7:45. Tip-off scheduled for 8 o'clock, probably more closely to about, maybe not. Maybe more like 8:10 maybe. Tip-off, I would estimate, as this first semifinal game will start in the next 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Star Valley versus Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh, the heavy favorite in this contest. They've gone undefeated in region play this year. Their few losses have come out of state or on the other side of the state. Well, the east side looks a little stacked this year, both on the girls and boys. Star Valley looked a little fallible tonight. Evanston loses by 8 on the girls to fall to consolation, but make no mistake, after trailing by 10 throughout much of this game, it was a one-possession game, and Evanston threw away a couple of possessions that could have tied, maybe taken a lead. It was a very fine performance, and the closest they played Star Valley from wire to wire all year long, having a chance to win in the final minute. Final scoring tally, I have Ajahana Archuleta with 10 points, 6 from Corey DeRue, 4 from Hannah Sowers, 5 from Taryn Wagstaff, 2 by Kaylin Hyatt. That was the first 2 of the game. 3 from Natalie Robbins, and 2 for Zosha Novakoski. On Star Valley's side, 10 points from Millie Merritt and Abby Coles each, 4 points from Shay Erickson and Olivia Muir, 7 from Otessa Olsen off the bench, and 3 from Caitlin Erickson. Those are your scoring totals, and we will be back with the boys again about between 7:30 and 7:40. Look for us on the online or on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. We'll have the opening tip between 8 and probably 8:10 p.m. Before we go, let's let you know how everything stacks up tomorrow. So the championship match for Kelly Walsh and Star Valley on the girls' side tomorrow here at Cody High School Schweitzer Gymnasium is Kelly Walsh versus Star Valley at 3 p.m. We have to find out who's in the consolation championship game. Those are the 2 teams. The third place game, 3rd and 4th, will also earn a bid into state. The first game is at 8:30 tomorrow right here at Schweitzer Gymnasium. Green River plays Cody in an elimination game, winner into state in the 3rd place matchup. And then following that here at Schweitzer Gym as well, Evanston versus Rock Springs. The winner of those 2 games will play at Livingston Elementary in a 3rd place matchup at 3 p.m. Now here's where we get a little programming note. If the Evanston boys defeat Green River, that puts them in the championship game at 4:30 p.m. here at Schweitzer Gymnasium. That does not allow us enough time to broadcast both that game and the 3rd place game from the girls' side if Evanston should defeat Rock Springs in the morning. So we will be here to bring you the girls' game in the morning, and if they win and get through to the 3rd place game, whether it's Green River or Cody that wins, we will have a feed for you on the radio, on K9 Radio, and then you can go online to My Local Radio. We will give you a link like we normally do, where we normally have a post. We'll have that same post up, but it'll have a link to where you can go listen to that game live online, because we will not be able to bring it to you if Evanston's boys win and are in the championship tomorrow. If Evanston loses, well, then we can bring you both of them regardless. If they both win, we'll have those for you. And then if they play in a 3rd place match back-to-back, well, we'll have those games for you from Livingston Elementary, rather. But if the boys win, then we will have a separate feed if Evanston's girls are able to get into the 3rd place match. But it will still all be online. Same place. We'll make it as easy for you as we can to let you know how to find that game. But as for now, plan for a 9:30 pregame on K9 Radio or online at mylocalradio.com. A second matchup between Evanston and Rock Springs. The first one went Evanston's way, 42-39 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. We'll be back in about an hour from now with pregame coverage for Evanston Green River, the boys 4A West Regional Semifinal, coming up next. I'm Jake Hibbard. See you in an hour.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Red Devil Basketball. Catch all of the games live or archived at mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.